let's look at an alternative method to making a magic ring. Now this first one is a magic ring based on the traditional method. It works great, but we all know it is a little bit tricky to learn and a bit tricky to do. So the second one is based off an alternative method, which works just as well, but the problem is it is a bit flawed because, as you can see, there's a gap in the middle, which means you're going to have to do a bit of extra sewing to cover it up. Both work really, really great, but we kind of want to have the best of both worlds. I'm going to show you a technique that gives you the best of both worlds. So take your yarn, make a yarn tail that's quite longish, and then you take your hook and you're going to now make a slip knot. After you've done that, you're going to chain 2. Next, you're going to insert your hook into the first chain, and you're going to keep inserting it into the first chain as you go along. So normally you would just take your yarn and wrap it around your hook, but we're not going to do that just yet. First, you're going to take your yarn tail and then wrap that around your hook. And then you're going to single crochet like normal. So just check that you have 3 rings around your hook, then you know you are set to go, and single crochet around like normal. So it does get a little bit tricky to position your hands here, but you'll find a way that works for you. So you're going to keep single crocheting, taking care that that yarn tail gets crocheted in as well. And for this example, I made 6 single crochets, and you'll notice that your ring is slowly starting to form. And there you have it, you have just formed your ring. So just double check that you have the correct amount of single crochets on, and as you can see in the center there is still a bit of a gap, but that's okay, we have a solution to that problem. So you're going to take your yarn tail and you are just going to pull it down, pull it quite hard because you want to make sure that center gap completely disappears, and once you see that your gap is gone, you're all set to go. Now to move on to your next round, you just find that very first single crochet you made initially, insert your hook and do your slip stitch, or in my case I'm going to make a normal single crochet, and then you can add your stitch marker so that you are ready for round 2. When I compare the original magic ring technique to this alternative method, they pretty much look the same. It gives you the exact same outcomes you want, you are just following a different way to do it. So it's really up to you what you are more comfortable with and what works for you. So I hope this video was a bit helpful to your journey in crocheting.